Hello, I'm Tina with Gems Paper Scissors. Today I'm going to do a quick little walkthrough on our hologram papers that I'm really having fun with. And I just wanted to show some ideas on how you could use this. More a case of what works with it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch views and let you actually take a look at this amazing paper. So this is, I don't know if you can get a good look, but it's a lot of fun. Our Oasis is more blues and greens and purples. And then our dreamy holographic is more oceany feel, seashell type pinks and oranges and golds. Kind of hard to get a great view of this, but you get the idea. So I went through and wanted to find out how well this particular paper worked with embossing, with standard cutting, using our thin cuts, which is really smooth, and our Cricut. So I went on ahead and did two of the exact same heart, pretty much, one on the Cricut and one in the thin cuts, and they're gorgeous. They're very smooth. But with the coating, I know, I'm fairly confident that not all of our inks will take to it. So I'm going to use this scrap here and test it out with a variety of inks. So we will start off with our basic, they're all black. So we're going to go with our basic exclusive inks, which is our water-based dye ink. I think that this is going to have a harder time. And it's a little blurry. I'm going ahead and see how it does as it dries. It does look to be trying to separate off. So it's basically sitting on top and it smudges really easily. So now I'm going to try our black pigment based, which is supposed to sit on top and take a while to dry unless you use a heat gun, which I'm not going to do because the holographic paper does not like heat embossing. It seems to warp the paper more, and I just like that result or that look. And you can see that it's smoother. It's almost as if we took marker on across it. We're going to let it dry for a while because the pigment-based inks always take a while to dry. And then we're going to try our archival black. And that just wanted to skid across. So if you don't have a steady hand, it's probably going to smear. Then we're going to try our intense black. And again, that one did kind of skid across, but it's not as blurry, hazy as you can see. So far out of these four, I really like the archival black best. Has a pretty nice coverage, but we'll have to see how it actually finishes drying. And then out of our inks, the last one I'm going to try is our Stays On Jet Black. And I think this is going to be about the best. I think that we could probably use our holographic paper to do the black ice technique that I taught. Oh yeah, that's really nice. It's crisp. Let's give it a minute to dry. And while that's drying, let's see how our shimmer pen settles on that. I think it's going to just float on top and not really dry nicely. So I'm going to put a big splot on there just so that you have a higher chance of being able to see. And then finally, I'm going to try it with our stickles, because there's going to be things that you want to be able to create that you can add dimension to. And that, I think, even though it's going to dry sitting on top, is probably going to have the best end result. And so, I don't know if you can see how I used a folder emboss technique on this. And I just used an old floral kind of a embossing folder on how to do this. And it's really nice. This would be fun to use as water or waves or windows, anything that has a reflective surface. I saw one of my sister consultants used the holographic paper and a Cricut cutout to do sunglasses and a bathing suit for a beach scene. I've used it as the underside of wings on dragonflies, and I just think it's a lot of fun. So, okay, so we've smeared our basic, and it doesn't seem to stop smearing. Then this is our pigment based, and it also is smeary. It's not wanting to dry. Our archival black had great coverage, but again, it smeared. The intense black smeared, but not as bad. It's more consistent in its little smear. But the Stays On, no smearing, perfect coverage. You can completely use our Stays On jet black on our holographic paper to get great images. And I was right. The shimmer pen just kind of sits on it. As it evaporates, it wants to move and smear. Whereas the stickles would be fantastic for adding little ribs on seashells, or we have several different colors. You could do a great outline on a butterfly or a dragonfly or your flowers or your little windmills that we had as little children where you'd blow on it and it would spin. So that is just my quick demonstration of how easy it is or what works well with our holographic paper. I'm going to be working on some summer layouts using this from last year. Maybe a card or two, because it's really gray where I live right now. And I could use some summery feeling kind of things. You can kind of see it's gray out there. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. And I will be back tomorrow for our nice, lovely, relaxing Sunday, just to touch bases, show you what I'm doing. Have a great day.